This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Hi, I'm Allante, and I'm with F5Live.tv, a part of the Tech Podcast Network, and TPN.tv. I'm about to have a talk with Burg, and we're about to check out some of their wearable phones.
CES 2012 coverage is sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get 25% off their 4th generation hosting by using promo code CES2. Find more GoDaddy deals at TPN.tv.
I'm here with Kuhn, and we've got an interesting line of watches sitting here behind us. Tell me what you got going on here.
We got watch phones. All these watches can make phone calls. And actually what you're seeing behind here is all smart watches. So they have all different kind of functions. You can compare them to a normal smartwatch. Yes.
Okay. Now, are all of them telephones? You've got quite a few watches here today.
Yeah, all the watches you see here around you are all phones. So all of them can make phone calls. We have different range of products. Some only can send and receive phone calls. Others can also send text messages or MMS, even have a camera. Some of them even have motion control, yeah.
So who's your audience here for these watches? I see you have some that are more classy and you have some that look a little more sporty. What other kinds do you have?
So we have two different kind of product groups. We have for GP, we have for children. It's really a big group for us. So because our watch phones can be tracked, so you can give a watch phone to your child. You can reach them. They can reach you, they like the designs, and you can check in the internet where they are. So this is a very big product group for us. Other product group is sportive people. So you buy a watch phone, but when you wear it when you go sporting, when you go out playing, whatever. You don't want to carry your normal phone with you, so you can use a watch phone, yes.
Cool. Now, are they standalone watches? Do they have to pair up with other telephones, your current telephones that you have, or do they work on their own? Can you just talk on them out of the box?
You don't need anything on the device, you just need your watch phone, they work on their own. So you just pop in your SIM card and they work like any other normal phone. You can connect them to your Bluetooth or your speaker function, anything what you like, yeah.
That's great. Are there any other ports or things that are on the watch? Will make some, do they have like a USB or anything like that on them?
Yeah, they do have a USB micro pin, 5-pin, and they all have Bluetooth connectivity.
That's cool. Now, what else comes along with them? I see that you have some like applications. Like, what other functions do these watches have?
So it depends a little bit on the model you talk about, but most of the smartwatches have a camera. They have an MP3 player. They can send text messages and MMS. They have a calculator, organizer. All the basic functions. Yes.
All right. Well, let's take the time to hear a word from our sponsors. So whether your users are on a watch or a PC, you're going to need a reliable web host. And that's why we choose GoDaddy. With their 4G hosting, as your demand increases, so do your resources. And right now, if you enter the promotional code CES2, you can actually receive 25% off of a 1-year hosting plan. So go to GoDaddy.com, choose a 1-year hosting plan, and enter the promotional code CES2 at checkout. And we're back. And now it's time to check out this glorious watch here. We're going to get a little hands-on view. Now, first things first, there's a little trick to unlocking the phone, yes?
Exactly.
All right.
So what you do to wake up your watch phone, you just shake your hand. You see it has motion control, you can check the time. So if you want to unlock it, you just open it like this, and you have your watch phone opened. When you want to go to the menu, for instance, you just press the button, and you really slide through the menu. So if, for instance, would like to go to my camera, right? I just click on camera. I click on the photo camera, and I can make a picture, right? So I make a picture of you right there. You see? So I make the picture, I can save it on my phone on the SD card, or I can send it to my friends by MMS, yes.
Now, how many megapixels is this camera?
Camera inside of 3.2 megapixel.
That's good.
Other functions what we have is, for instance, an audio player or video player. I can record a conversation, or I can record a telephone conversation. I have an image viewer. Yes, so that's also, I can see all my pictures, I can see my files and folders, I can organize it. And I have basic functions such as my stopwatch, a calculator, task list and an alarm clock. Yes, I also have quite smooth access to all my functions. So I have here like a quick starter menu. So I just click here on my last phone calls, on my last conversations, right? Or I access my audio player or my alarm clock. Yeah.
Okay. Now I also see on the background of the watch it has kind of like a default wallpaper. Now can you change the wallpapers of your background?
You can change it to any picture you want or to any image, anything what you like. You can just put it on. It's no problem.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. I guess the last question is: will these watches be able to connect to your social network? Excuse me. These phones, wearable phones. Will these wearable phones be able to connect to your social networks like Twitter and Facebook and things like that?
For the moment, not, because they support GPRS technology. Okay. They are not quick enough. The internet connection is not quick enough on the moment for Facebook or Skype applications. Yes.
That's understood. Now, do you plan to work on that and bring it in the future?
Yes, we are planning to launch new models within April, and those will support all different kind of new applications. Probably they will also work on an open system, so also new apps can be made for them.
That's great. All right. It was great talking to you. I love the product. Obviously, I have one now. I wish I can keep it because it's very snazzy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So that about does it with Burg. They showed us some of their wearable cell phones, and I got to tell you, it wraps around my heart. But you wear them on your wrist. So for all those stories and more, keep tuned in to f5live.tv and tpn.tv.
This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.